Reservoir,
Yeah.
and then from Reservoir we went to Richmond.
Yes, and that's when we met. That's
And
so funny because that's exactly what we did. Reservoir to Preston and then to Richmond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, we moved to Richmond. Oh man, Richmond. I love Richmond.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I loved more of the city at that time
Yeah.
because I felt like, um, we were the first people to ever be there
Yeah.
that were black.
Yeah.
You know, in that community.
Yeah.
So, because they had a lot of East Timorese, they had a lot of Vietnamese,
Yeah.
and so when we saw each other, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, what's up?
I was like, finally.
Yeah, finally, because there wasn't a lot of people who
And
were
we
from
were
there.
all around the same age as well, so it worked out
Exactly.
so perfectly. And even if we weren't, I think we still would be connected
We'd
really
still
well.
be connected. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's and then that's when we moved to Richmond, and
Yeah.
that's when I realized I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
now I'm connecting more with my people.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and when you're a child, you just automatically,
Yeah.
adapt to where you think the other person's from
Yeah.
is where you're from too.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's good. How was your experience in Richmond?
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I think Richmond, it taught me to be who I am.
Yeah.
So like being in Richmond, just being a kid and going to places, like different places, like to the milk bars or to the footy oval or something like that. Like understanding that was just, you could be yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. And I even talking to, having friends that were similar to you. You know, you could be like, oh, yo, I got a brother, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I got a brother and he's got brothers and he's got sisters or, you
Yeah.
know, like that. That was the feeling for me.
I think Richmond was an amazing place for us at our time, and
Yeah.
because we had something that a lot of people wish to have at a young age. We had heaps of friends, that were from where we were from, the same struggles. We understood each other.
Exactly.
When we saw each other, it was just all love. There was no hate. There was nothing. It was an amazing. And I think a lot of people wish to have that connection. To this day, like it's so strong that I had to get you back into, to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
That's how amazing our bond was.
Exactly.
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very grateful for the experience I had in Richmond.
Right.
I'm very grateful for the people that I had around me.
Yeah.
Very ambitious, very talented, very, very, just very creative, very, just everything, just amazing, you know.
Exactly.
And we weren't afraid to use that and to explore that.
Yeah.
And that also encourages us to kind of go like, oh, well, he's doing this creative thing. And then because we kind of had like a healthy, we competed with each other in a healthy way. It wasn't in a way where like I'm now hating you because that you're just encouraging me to do better. That's one thing that we had as well. We encouraged each other to be better.
It was the bond that built it all together. You know? So it was like a brotherhood that you'd never see.
Yeah.
You picture a movie.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
And my goal is to bring that back together. And that's a pretty big goal, but that's the goal that I have, and that's the reason why I've got a few guests from Richmond, because what we're going to do eventually is one day we're going to get all of us together in one room and have that bond, and I think it's going to be an amazing reunion.
Definitely, yeah.
I think that's going to be something in the making, and we are definitely going to do that.
We've got a lot of brothers to bring.
I know.
A lot of man.
And I think what's going to happen is, because it's happening with me right now, I'm talking to you, it's going to feel like we never left. It's going to feel like we're kids again.
Exactly.
It's going to feel like that amazing, heartwarming feeling that we had when we were all hanging out.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to
and it's good to see the change as well.
For sure.
Yeah. On someone to be like, oh damn. Like, this is what they're doing now.
Yeah. And also maybe it will help a lot of people that that didn't do so well or went on a different, wrong path, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be good for them to see, someone that's doing something that's positive, because that would encourage them, like it used to back when we were younger, to encourage us to do the best that we have, the best that we can. So, I think that will be amazing, because it will just encourage us all to achieve something amazing.
Definitely, because we had brothers, that they go down the wrong way after growing up. We've seen them, and it's like, you definitely want to give them that influence of, hey, we came from this, so we're trying to uplift each other. You know what I mean? So, and even seeing that is like to reunite each other is a beautiful thing. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you always got to inspire your day ones as well.
For sure.
You can't just inspire the whole world without inspiring your day ones.
Yeah.
That's where you came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize how much of an impact Richmond was until having you guys in. Because I just was like, I didn't forget, but I didn't have conversations about it. I'm like, man, like actually, I can't get rid of this. Like, you can't.
No.
You know, I don't even have to tattoo it on my body, but I just, you know, because I know it's going to be on me forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so glad that you came down as well. But yeah, Richmond is an amazing place, man.
Exactly. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's you know, even we learned things together.
Man,
like even just English itself, we were learning together.
Yeah.
When we were making mistakes, we were bullying each other about it.
That's what I loved. Just learning English together, learning everything together.
Yeah.
And like I said, we learned from each other. That's one thing that we were, you know, that we did well. We just learned from each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man. So when did you unfortunately leave Richmond?
So when we left Richmond, this is the funny part. Where we left Richmond, I think it was in 2008 or 7 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we moved back town to Reservoir.
Yeah.
My mom, I told you, my mom doesn't want to leave that area. She was sick of the city. You know? She was like, there's too much noise. There's drunk people around the corner walking around and stuff. And I was like, Mom, like, I love the city. I don't care. Yeah. But we moved down to Reservoir, and then that's when things changed.
Yeah. In what way?
When you adapt yourself to being with friends that you're comfortable with, then you start to see other groups of different environments. You know what I mean? So you're like, okay, cool. Like, I'm moving to this area. Let me see how it is to be friend with this person or that person. Yeah. So just and the good thing is there was still a connection. Yeah. You know, like we'd still catch up. Yeah. Regardless of somehow in somewhat way, you know, because we'd be at a friend's house. Yeah. Or someone would have a birthday or we'd be there, you know, and everyone knew each other regardless. But even just growing up in a different environment, it felt so different because you felt like you had to adapt. So change was very difficult, you know. Yeah. So it's like, okay, so now how do I adapt to this new environment?
It's interesting you said that because, like, when we met each other, we were like, oh, I could finally relax now. I could finally be me. Yeah. But you know, a lot of people said that as well. After they moved out of Richmond, they had to kind of play someone that they weren't. Mm-hmm. You know, like that to be someone else that they weren't, and that caused a lot of like depression and a lot of like, just a lot of confusion of where they were going. Exactly. They had an identity crisis and all that. Yeah. So that's one thing that definitely happened to me. You know, for a while, I was like, man, I don't know where I am or where I'm going, but I'm glad that I'm coming back to my senses.
That's the beauty in it. You have to go through that.
Yeah, but did you? How did you deal with that? Did you go through that? Did you go a phase of confusion and feeling lost?
Definitely. Yeah. Like I was just still going with the flow, and then it got to the point where I knew, because like back in Richmond, I used to play football. Yeah. A lot of football, AFL.
Yeah. Aussie rules or whatever they call it.
So I love that, and when we moved back to Preston, I stopped doing that. Yeah. And I sensed it because I was just like, I don't have my friends anymore. Yeah. You know, me and my friends, we used to kick the ball at the oval. Yeah. Or we used to do this, or we used to play games at each other's houses. Yeah. Now I can't do that because I don't know this new person. Yeah. So I have to adapt myself to them, you know? And it's like, and it changed. I remember still there was beautiful people in my life during that time as well, you know? Like I'm meeting new friends and some of them amazing, but just seeing their environment and what they come from, it's such a hard thing to adapt to. Yeah. So